I'm pleased to say, welcome back for a second appearance in the program, Duncan Ward, who's the Classroom of Hope founder and Chief Executive Officer, in the studio. Hello, Duncan.
Hi, Howard. Thanks for having me again.
A bit of recap on this, because those who didn't hear you last time around want to know what the Classroom of Hope is all about. I know it helps people in Cambodia, young people there.
That's right, yeah. Classroom of Hope is all about bringing access to quality education to poor and vulnerable kids in rural Cambodia.
So how did you get tied up with that? You're a Perth young businessman. How would you get connected with Cambodia?
It all started again with the story with Raki a couple of years, about a year and a half ago.
Raki, you remember Raki? Yeah.
That's right, yeah. He's the man who inspired me when I was travelling through Cambodia, and I saw his organisation and the 370 vulnerable kids that he was helping out there, and he needed help and support for those surrounding primary schools that were extremely dilapidated. So really I promised I'd come back and help him on a grander scale, and hence set up Classroom of Hope, and we're now working towards redeveloping those surrounding primary schools.
But you had your own life to lead, didn't you? Why would you give it up at all for that sort of thing?
Well,
what were you doing before then, by the way?
Before then I was pretty much just working full-time, and the odd...
Good job?
Yeah, good job.
Good money?
Good money, yeah, absolutely.
Young bloke in town having a good time?
Yep, for sure, 100%. Yeah. But to be honest, it just wasn't enough for me. I was seeking a bit more purpose and fulfillment in my life than just myself. So went on a journey to try and find what I can do out there. And having lived and travelled through Africa and Asia and South America, I've seen firsthand the issues of poverty and children. And, I met that man through chance, Raki. So here I am actually spending half my week now working as a consultant, the other half trying to give back to those that need education, all those poor kids out there.
Recognising the value of education.
Education's everything. It's a driving force that's eradicating poverty around the world. So to me, if you focus on education for the kids, then that will create a better opportunity for them in their lives.
Now, you met Sir Richard Branson along the way recently. What was that all about?
That was amazing. That was a dream come true.
You weren't dressing up like a girl like him and serving them on a plane.
No, but I did see that. That was quite funny. Talent International hosted an incredible event called Unleashed in Sydney, and it was all about unleashing human potential and innovation and leadership. And they had a competition where 2,000 of their consultants got to apply where they're actually doing something inspirational, doing something for the community, or something that's making a technological breakthrough. And I was very fortunate to have won that award, the Impact Award, and was handed that by Sir Richard Branson himself. And believe it or not, Howard, for the last 5 years, that's actually been on my bucket list to give that man a hug. I got 2 hugs from him on that day, so I was stoked.
I guess you'd like to involve him a bit more, knowing you.
Well,
did he ask you many questions about the Circle of Hope?
No, you didn't. I pretty much
Classroom of Hope. Sorry,
I just got an opportunity to get up on stage and give an acceptance speech and thank everyone and create a bit more awareness of Classroom of Hope. But I was told that the PR director of Sir Richard Branson did ask for my contact details, so I'm crossing fingers.
Yeah,
let's hope so.
I know Sir Richard here. So, education. Why is education the most important thing you've involved yourself with? You could have just built houses and things like that if you wanted to, but you've gone for schools.
Yeah, look, my focus is on the children, and when I started reading and learning about all the statistics around the world that 61 million children of primary age do not have access to primary education, I truly believe if you focus on the kids, then you
no hope if they've got no education.
Exactly right. So Classroom of Hope is just that. It's about keeping hope alive and helping these kids gain access to the education so that they can get those better opportunities and have a better society.
What about teachers? How do you find teachers?
Teachers
like that.
Yeah, look, teachers are really hard to find as well in Cambodia. So we work with our local NGO partners on the ground to try and source the right teachers, especially for those minority groups that are not actually getting bilingual teachers. So it's very inclusive, our program that we provide, and it's all about developing child-friendly schools. So it's a holistic approach to education.
When did you start the Classroom of Hope?
It was an idea about a year and a half ago, and we incorporated in May last year, and we kicked off our Schools for Excellence program in October last year. So the program's been running now, and we've got 15 schools under our portfolio.
15 schools in 18 months?
Yeah, that's right. And we're still fundraising is probably the most challenging thing in this game. So we're just trying to create as much awareness out there so we can raise some more funds for those schools and Raki schools, which we hope to inaugurate and start work on in October this year.
You got another school in the past couple of days, didn't you?
That's
Money
right.
for another
Yeah.
school.
Big up to the guys at AG Resources. They donated an entire school, which is $20,000 to become child friendly from
So $20,000 achieves another school.
That's right. Yeah, over 2 years to go from dilapidated status to child friendly status.
Amazing. Now, you've got a whole contribution list here about what money can buy. Like to run through it?
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple.
We're working up to telling people where to donate, by the way.
Look, $50 can buy 500 pencils or 400 books, or for that matter, a bicycle, and $250 a year provides an annual scholarship for a primary school student. We also focus on the girls to get that gender equity and provide them with the opportunities.
Good.
$1,500 can build a school playground, and a good one with the school playground, how it is that it's a great intervention because all the kids that are coming to play on that playground tell the other kids that are not coming to school, and then we monitor those
Look at a playground, you better come.
Exactly. So we keep our eyes out for those kids and find out what the social issues are in those households and how we can help them get back into school. $20,000 develops a child-friendly school within 2 to 3 years, and a cluster of schools is about $100,000.
You have 5 schools for that.
Yeah.
Come on, $100,000, nothing. Now, people will say, hang on, if I give this money, how do I know it's going to the right people?
That's right.
Your answer is?
My answer to that is we do our due diligence on who we work with as partners in the country. We're working with the best and largest NGO.
So you personally supervise all this?
That's right. I spent about 2 months riding around on my motorbike last year through Cambodia.
Careful, motorbikes, Cambodia, not a good mix. Any part of Asia.
I take my safety. It's very important to be safe, so that's all good. But I went around and did a lot of due diligence and research who are the best practice NGOs delivering education programs, and Kampong Chhnang Action for Primary Education is the largest there, and they're very effective and efficient, and they have a huge amount of transparency when it comes to their finances as well. So, and I went around and met with...
You can guarantee money's not being siphoned up by corrupt people.
That's right. I met with a number of people from the UN World Education. I spoke with the Oak Tree Foundation and a few others across Australia that have already been donating to this organisation, and the feedback was all fantastic. So we're loving working with them, and for that matter, we actually had World Vision come and visit our program in Cambodia recently.
Good group. Okay. If people want to contact you and know more, how do they do that?
They can go to our website, which is www.classroomofhope.org.
All one word, classroomofhope.org, yeah.
That's right, yeah. We've got a Facebook page as well. They can just do a search for Classroom of Hope. And they can send us emails as well at join_us at classroomofhope.org.
We're doing good stuff, you know that, Duncan?
I'm loving it, mate.
Good on you. All the best. Take care.
Thanks so much, Howard. See ya.
Up to the minute 6PR Perth traffic.
On the freeways at the moment, very, very heavy on the Mitchell northbound. Delays there right back from around Leach Highway on the Kwinana, all the way up to Power Street. That's after an early crash. Heavy again, Arundel Road to Hepburn Ave. Also delays at the tunnel exit westbound there due to that crash on the Mitchell, which of course has been cleared. On the Kwinana heading south, it stops at Vincent Street down to Mill Point Road. Delays again Farrington to Berrigan Drive, and heavy heading out of the CBD, George Street, Wellington Street, Riverside Drive and Milligan Street. That's the latest 6PR traffic. Grab all the good gear at BCF, like 25% off all headlamps. BCF, Australia's greatest boating, camping and fishing store. And this is Peter. If you do see any traffic dramas, call 6PR 92211 882.
Drive, brought to you by John Hughes in Victoria Park, WA's most trusted car dealer. Fremantle comes alive with music, events, tours and activities during Fremantle's Heritage Festival, May 24 to June 3. For all the details, go to the events page at 6pr.com.au.
Right now, Kalamunda Toyota means business with huge discounts on a great range of new Toyotas. Check them out today. See kalamundatoyota.com.au, DL2201.